All right, y'all, so welcome back to another one. Super excited to be out here. We're out here on just this beautiful day. I'm in my favorite place in the world right now, any body of water, and we're gonna catch some big slab crappie today. So what we got going here is basically this lake has been froze over for about the last 3 weeks. It just thawed out sometime over the week. I just dropped the trolling motor and we got 45-degree water, so it's really warmed up. This is the first time I've not had to wear my heavy gear since November, so pretty excited about that. So what we've got going is we're the first week of March, and you know, these crappies they're pushing up. They're pre-spawn. They're out of their winter pattern. They are pre-spawn. So now that they're in that pre-spawn, what we're doing is they're just kind of roaming around right off the edge of their wintering holes. So what I'm doing today is I'm just wandering around out here. We're going to pick off suspended crappie. There may be some odd timber that we pick a few off of, but we're just looking for roaming crappie. We're going to use Livescope. We're going to try to pick off some of the bigger fish. I have not kept fish since I think like mid-October, so I'm actually going to keep a mess of fish today, and we're going to have a good day. So start off with here, I'll show you. I'm going to use a 12-foot ACC. This is my go-to rig. If we got to change it up, like I said, I haven't been out here in a month, we'll do that. This is my go-to, running 15-pound braid, straight down to 2 jigs, double jig rig. I've got an 1/8 ounce jig on top, 3/16 jig on bottom. I like to get down to those fish. These are unpainted jigs. I don't think a painted jig has anything to do with catching fish. As a matter of fact, I think them crappie sometimes like that lead. I don't know why, but I've seen them react to split shots and bullet weights a lot. Using a 2/0 hook. I use big hooks for crappie. There's no need to use a tiny hook. Whenever them crappie really inhale it, you want that big gap. As far as a bait today, we're going to be using 2 different colors to start out with, and we'll change up as we need. We're going to use Crappie Kings from different breed lures. You guys can actually get 10% off your order at different breed lures using my code down below. It's Total Angler 10. This is an American-made company. Josh is an awesome guy. So we're going to start off here. We've got the blue and chartreuse Crappie King we're going to put on the bottom, and this is this clear with silver flake and a pink tail, and we're going to use that for our top jig. So real simple. I'm going to go ahead and we'll thread one on here, and we'll get you guys up in the front of the boat, and we're going to start catching fish. I'm just going to thread that Crappie King right on there. One thing I absolutely love about these Crappie Kings is just how durable they are. You know, a lot of the baits are just so soft and you only catch a couple of fish, but there you go. Crappie King rigged up there. The blue and chartreuse. We got, I would call this, it's definitely not muddy water, but it's stained. A lot of you guys would call this muddy, but you know, for what we get here, it's not. It's just stained water. There's some algae blooms. I mean, this happened quick, so it's almost got a green tint to it. A lot of the ponds and stuff around have got algae blooms already this week. So, all right, there we go. 2 baits. Let's catch some fish. All right, so we're coming up to a fish here. It dropped down. Sees it. There he is. That's a good one. That's a good one, y'all. There we go. All right, so that's a 12.5-inch fish right there. All right, so there's that nice fish. That's 12.5-inch fish or so. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've spent the last hour playing around where I started before, and there just was not a lot of active fish out there. So what I did was I came in, I came around to the side of the lake that the wind's been blowing in for the last couple of days, basically. But you can tell the waters are quite a bit more muddy in here. And I was looking for warmer water, right? So I found it. The water is about 4.5 degrees warmer in here. And I'm in about 3.5 foot shallower water than I was out there too. And you can tell these fish, they're a lot more aggressive here. This is the what, fourth one I've caught in here. You know, made a difference. I only caught a couple out there. So finding that warmer water, throwing this guy in the cooler, nice fish. But yeah, I could have spent all day out there where I was before, but making that move, finding that warmer water, produced the fish. There's a good one. There's a good one. Come on. There he is. There he is. My goodness. That's a good one. Oh, look at that one. That dude come cruising. That dude just come cruising up. He was only about 4 foot under the water. These fish are just roaming. And that's what I'm picking up. Look at that nice fish there. That's a good one. That's a stud of a crappie. Especially for around here. Perfect. Perfect. All right, bud. All right, there's a better specimen right there. Just free swimming out here. About 7 foot deep. He didn't see it. You gotta get right in front of him. Okay, let's see here. Oh, he saw that. He saw it. He's turning on it. Come on. Come on. There he is. Yep. That's a good one. That's a good one. There we go. There we go. Free swimming crappie. I mean, them are nice fish, guys. Pre-spawn. Just swimming out here. I mean, every fish that I've caught since I've moved up into this shallow water, or this warmer water, this was the deepest one. He was like 7 foot down. I'm in 15 foot of water right now. So these fish are suspended. They're looking for that warmer water. And this muddy, warmer side is what's giving it to them. So that is awesome. Took a minute. I had to figure things out. Like I said, I hadn't been on this lake in, about a month. So we're figuring it out now. No, he's got his head facing the tree, so I gotta get that kind of worked out. Right now I'm about 18 feet away from him, so try to ease up onto him. I can't get on top of them because they're just too shallow, but there he is. Got him. It's a good one. There we go. That's the fish. That's a good one. That's a fish. These fish are aggressive if you get a bait in front of them. It's another good one. That's a good crappie. Yeah. Yep, 40-degree water. That is a 13-inch fish right there. It's a good one. Oh, there's another one coming in. Suspended there. There, he sees it. Now he's gonna eat it. There he is. Yep. Look at that one. That's a good one. Yes, sir. So, you guys saw how long it took me to mess around with that fish, basically. I dropped it in front of him a bunch of different times, got the boat all situated, and it paid off. I could have just kept pitching at him, or got right up on top of him and probably spooked him, but instead I just stayed with it. And that dude's coming home with us. He had it down in his gills, but he ate it. He ate it real good. There he is, nice fish. Yep. Stay with them fish. You gotta stay with them. Got another one spotted on a tree here. Let's see what we can do with him. Come on, fish, wake up. There, you see it. There he is, right there. Whew. That's a good one. That's a good one, guys. You can see I saw that fish right at the last little bit, and I was moving forward, so I just pushed my rod in, and I caught him just basically right underneath the boat. That's the advantage of having these long rods. You can still get out there, but use them as short rods. So anyway, another nice fish. Another nice fish. They've been good today. Just fat, nice fat fish. In case you guys are wondering, I haven't changed baits. Obviously with this Livescope, and you're gonna catch the majority of your fish on your bottom bait because that's the one you're presenting it to them. But you can see here, I've caught, what am I at now? I need one more fish to a limit, and all the other fish that I've caught today, and I'm still on my one different breed lure bait. That's one thing I love about these baits, is how durable they are and tough they are. I used a lot of baits in the past, and you only get a couple of fish out of them. I'm getting 40, 45 fish out of a bait like this, So very impressed. Check them out. Use my promo code. Get you a little savings. So we need one more big one for a limit. See if we can't get that done. He is moving. There, I'm catching up to him. He didn't see it. Come on. Come on, fishy. Oh, he saw it that time. Come on. Come on. Yep, there he is. That's a good one. That's a really good one. High flyer. Fish was 4 foot under the water, y'all. Look at that. That's a 14-inch fish. That's a nice fish. Different breed lures. Check them out, man. They're doing the thing today. Look at that fish. That is a slab. That is a slab now. Get a measurement on him. Alrighty. Right at 14. That's a good one, y'all. That's a real good one. Got a high flyer again here. Come on, buddy. Come on, see the bait. See the bait. There, he sees it. There he is. That's a good one. That's a good one. These fish are like 3-4 feet under the surface, y'all. Look at this. Nice, nice fish. So anyway, guys, moral of today's trip is don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to move. I made probably about a 2 or 3 mile move down this lake, trying to find, look at that nice fish. I mean, that's 12.5-inch fish. It's a good fish there. Good fish. We're gonna throw them back. But anyway, guys, moral of today's trip is do not be afraid to make a move, right? I was in a spot I knew was a good spot. It's been a good spot for the years, but the water just wasn't warm enough. I made a pretty big move. I mean, 3 miles across the lake. That's a pretty big move. I found some muddier water, some warmer water. 4 degrees is all it was, and these fish are just suspended up here. And I've caught my limit and then some. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There's going to be plenty more to come. We're just getting right into where, we're getting a little bit more daylight so we can make more videos. But if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. It lets me know that you guys like this type of content. If you guys have any suggestions for other videos, be sure to leave them down below. If you're new, consider subscribing. We do this. This is what we do here on this channel. So anyway, guys, I'm going to fish just a few more minutes here. I'm gonna call it a day. I gotta go home and clean fish. Anyway, guys, as always, I appreciate the view. We'll see y'all in the next video. See if we can get a couple more here. This is so much fun.